Welcome to the video on the CardReset script. The purpose of the script is to enable our customers to perform an online authorization on the cards that we provide. This means that even if you do not have access to an authorization host, you can still reset our card's offline counters. The script also reactivates the offline PIN presentation feature on cards where the PIN was blocked. The CardReset script should never be used with live production bank cards, because that could lead to the card being blocked or to the issuing bank identifying fraud attempts. The start of this video is the user's guide. The video also contains an installation guide, which starts a bit later. All that you need in order to use the script and reset the cards is a computer and a USB chip card reader. This is usually referred to as a PCSC card reader. In this video, we use the STI 011 smart card reader, which you can easily buy on the internet. This is an expensive reader. You should be able to find readers for 15 to 20 euro on eBay or Amazon. In our example, we use a Windows PC, but there is nothing preventing you from using a different operating system, such as Linux. The first step in order to use the CardReset script is to insert one of the cards into the reader. Then simply double-click on the script and let the magic happen. The script runs a transaction on the card and performs an online authorization. When it's finished, it's indicating that the transaction was successful, which means that the counters and the PIN are reset. Then simply press Enter to close the script and remove the card from the reader, and that's it. You can then do the same thing with another card, inserting it into the card reader. Then clicking on the script, and the same thing happens on this different card. We can go for an example with a third card. And now this card is reset as well. Now, if we look for one of the cards that would generate an error on the payment terminal, the card where the application is blocked, for instance, and insert it into the card reader. If I double-click on the script to run it, the script can see that the card is blocked and does nothing with it. Or if I insert the card where the PIN is blocked and run the script, it knows that it should not reset this card. Now that we have seen how to use the script, let's have a look at how to install it on a computer. In this video, I'm going to do a demonstration with a brand new Windows machine, so only Windows is installed on this machine. The steps for the installation are, first of all, to copy the script files onto the machine, then to download and install Python 2.7, as this is a Python script, then to download and register Swig for Windows, which is needed to compile one of the registered packages, then to download and install Microsoft Visual C++ compiler for Python 2.7 for the same reasons, and finally to install the PyScard and PyCrypto packages, which are prerequisites for the script to run. So let's start with step 1, copying the script files onto the machine. I have downloaded the zip file and placed it on the desktop. I'm simply going to extract it And there it is. It creates a folder. And in the folder are 4 Python scripts. Step 2. Download and install Python 2.7. I'm simply going to open an internet browser and do a search for Python. There it is, the official site. I'm simply going to Downloads, All Releases, and download version 2.7. When the download is complete, I'm running it and going through the installation steps. One thing that you want to change is to let it add the python.exe file to the Windows path. Now, Python is installed on the machine. What I will do is just browse for its folder, open the scripts subfolder, and paste the CardReset scripts that I extracted. And now you can see that the icons for the scripts show that they should be run with Python. To complete the installation, I'm going to reboot the machine. And we're back. Now, we'll simply make sure that Python can actually be run. I'm going to open a command prompt by typing cmd. And on that prompt, I'm just typing Python, then enter, and see if it runs. Okay, that seems to work. Now I'll just type exit, open and close bracket to exit. And close the command prompt. Step 3. Download and register Swig for Windows. I'll open an internet browser again. And paste the link to download Swig for Windows. You will find that link in the PDF installation guide for the CardReset script if you don't want to type it. It's downloading. And I'll just open the folder. Then right click and extract all in the default folder. This usually takes a while to decompress. Now let's open the folder and see that the Swig executable file is in there. Now what we need to do is add this folder to the Windows path. So just select the folder in the bar at the top, right click and copy. Now let's click on this PC on the left and go to the Computer tab at the top and choose System Properties. In the System Properties, we're going to click on Advanced System Setting on the left. Then find the environment variables in the dialog window and find Path in the System Variables at the bottom. Select it and click Edit. You should see at the top that the Python path is in there. Now just click New and paste our folder in the new entry. Then click OK and OK and OK. Step 4. Download and install Microsoft Visual C++ compiler for Python 2.7. I'll open an internet browser again. And paste the link to download the compiler. Again, you will find that link in the PDF installation guide for the CardReset script if you do not want to type it. I'll download it. Then run it. And go through the installation process. Okay, the installation of the compiler is finished. I'll just reboot the machine now. The last installation step is to install the PyScard and PyCrypto packages. This is what allows Python to use the smart card reader and to calculate online authorizations. I'll open the File Explorer, go to the Python folder, open the lib subfolder, find a folder named Site Packages, and run a command prompt from that folder, which you can do by typing cmd and pressing Enter in the top bar. We need to start by installing the wheel package, which is a prerequisite for the next one. Okay, that's done. And then we do the same for the installation of the PyScard package. Okay, that's done. And finally, the PyCrypto package. Great, and that's the installation finished. Now, in order to run transactions with that computer, we need to connect the smart card reader. So that's Windows finding and installing the driver for the card reader. This can actually take a few minutes. I'm now going to check that it's properly installed by opening a File Explorer, going to This PC, clicking on the Computer tab at the top, and going into System Properties. In there, I'll select the Device Manager on the left. And expand the smart card readers list. So, depending on the reader that you have, the name might be different, but you need to be sure that there is an entry in this list. And finally, we can run a script to make sure that it works. So, I start by inserting a card into the card reader. And on the PC, I'll open the File Explorer and go to the folder where I put the scripts. Find the one that's called Transaction and double click on it. That opens a command prompt which runs an online transaction on the card and lets you know of the status at the end. As a final step, I'm just going to create a shortcut for the script by right-clicking to copy it and pasting it as a shortcut on the desktop. And just double-clicking to make sure that it works. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that everything worked out for you.